So hey world, welcome to my channel. So I'm reacting to High Potential Season 2, Episode 13, titled In the Driver's Seat. Alright, we are here, everybody. Woo! And by everybody, I mean the two people that were gonna watch this. And of the two people is me. I watched my own video. Yes. We're gonna react to High Potential. We are. I'm literally the biggest fan of this show, and I literally just watched both seasons like last week. Like in a whole week. Oh no, it was 2 weeks actually. Yeah, I think it was 2 weeks ago. I watched it all in a week, and then the week after is when I made the review. So if you want more thoughts, like in depth on the show, definitely go watch the review. I did it so I give a little bit of context before I started reacting, because obviously I'm going to be starting in episode 13, so I'm starting way too late. But yeah, I don't mind. And I did the same thing for The Hunting Party, and that is one of the best shows right now. And this is also one of the best shows right now. Criminal shows like this are like original. They just have like a little thing, a little spin to it that makes them unique. And they, for some reason, they are just so good. Like, And this one is so funny because I know everybody on the cast for something else. After I did the review, I don't want to make this intro too long, but after I did the review, I went to search the cast. I know Morgan from The Mick, who watched that show. So funny. I know Carrie Deck from one of my favorite movies, which is Gone, with Amanda Seyfried. I don't think anybody knows that movie, but I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe he's in my favorite movie. But he looks so young because that movie is so old. And I didn't even think twice that was him. I know Javicia from Batwoman. Oh my God, the Funko. I have the Funko right there. I forgot. I said I was going to put it somewhere. Damn. I forgot. But yeah, from Batwoman, I know Selena, and I'm mixing all the names. I'm mixing the names of the actors and the characters because I don't know all of them. I know Selena from One Day at a Time, my favorite show. And then the captain, he's from Shameless, I think. I think it was Shameless. But I don't think he was in any project that I watched. I never watched Shameless. Ooh. But he was bald. I remember him from like TikToks that they were sharing of him. And he looked so much better bald. That's why he looked weird with the hair. And then who else? Oh, and Oz. I know Oz from Siren. That one I was very shocked. I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe I forgot. I watched that show like a long time ago. It's about mermaids. Or, I mean, sirens, you know. It was a very good show. I do not remember at all him being there. It was so weird. But anywho, we're gonna see this. Like I literally know everybody. But we're gonna see this episode. We're gonna see what they do with this. Last episode was the one with the ceremony for Oz's father, right? And the tombstone. I don't remember what the case was. Was it the guy that died in his office and then Morgan, freaked out? Was that the one? Probably. But anywho, if you want more content from me, check out my main channel. Patreon, Discord, TikTok, and Twitch. Like and subscribe already so you do not forget. Headphones and stuff, we got the best quality, girl. I don't have captions right now. It does not have captions on where I'm watching. So, yeah. But it's fine. Just turn the volume up. I'll make sure that the audio is like very audible. Also, I have to put a cream in my hands, so I'm going to be doing that. I can't forget to put it on. Otherwise, my hands are going to be tragic. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the first reaction for High Potential. Be quiet. I love it.
We got it. It's Ashton's supercar. 0 to 60 in 2.4. One of only 8 in the world. Worth freaking $500,000. That's exactly what...
So, the episode where I don't have captions is the one where I can't hear shit of what they're saying. Because they have the mask on their mouth. Are we for real? For real, for real, for real, for real. Also, changing your mind while actively in the robbery is crazy. And that's why you should be, well, you shouldn't be stealing anything, but if you do it alone. You can't trust anybody.
You're speaking to me in Portuguese.
You're speaking to me in Portuguese? Bitch, I'm Portuguese! Be quiet. The episode where I started reacting, I mentioned... see, this is meant to be. This is a sign. See, when things align, you have to pick up on the signs. Are you serious? Yes. She looks amazing. Oh my god. Wait, somebody's dead?
That sucks.
Yeah.
What are we looking at?
I don't give
She said, that sucks. Morgan.
He's also got a bullet in him.
Oh, what the hell? They really went for the double kill, didn't they?
Oh my god, it's not funny.
Hypertension. Bitch, look at the pose of this bitch. She said, yes, let me go up there and just sit like a queen. Girl.
Our car thieves mow down a pedestrian, which would definitely kill him.
See, this is something that, bitch, this is something else that makes this show unique. The way they fucking do these crazy things when she's explaining what's happening, or she has a theory, and it's like they went into her head and they recreated that like weird thought. What other show puts a fucking toy car to explain?
Shoot him for good measure? Or the opposite? They shoot this man,
Fucking
kill him,
the dog,
and then run him over to try and kill him twice?
Was that a sneeze? That was even worse than mine. Also, if I sneezed, bitch, the allergies. But, girl, what was that? That sounded like a Japanese girl.
But if you're willing, you mind taking a look, see if you know the victim?
Of course.
How are you? Huh? You just said he doesn't have a face or anything, and now you want him to take a look to see if he can recognize the victim, even though you just said you can't see who it is. What are we talking about?
Here's the moment the thieves lost control of the car.
Right, but women can't drive.
Wait a second, can you go back a little bit earlier? Maybe a shot of where the body was found?
Yeah, there's a camera over there.
Okay.
Oh, he was already dead. He was just lying there. I mean, he was dead, right? What else was he gonna do? We gotta send anything. Oh, they dropped the body there.
Oh.
So the killer shot our John Doe somewhere else and dumped him here?
Okay, but that also doesn't make sense because the robbers got in because they were gonna rob the place. So how did that killer get in? You're not just gonna go to a random building and drop a body. Girl, what was that? They have, first of all, they have cameras, like we just saw. Second, how did he got in, especially carrying a body? So it has to be somebody that works for the company because they had access to the building. Hello, I'm already clocking it. Come on.
News is Morgan saw some things at the scene she thinks might help us track down one of the thieves. I sent her out with Oz.
Sounds like she was right.
Morgan is with Oz? I want to see. They never go out together.
I have a skin condition. It's not nice to make fun of it.
What about you being a really bad car thief? Can you make fun of that? Look, man, you just met our consultant, Morgan Guillory, when she and Detective Osdo picked you up. Let me explain to you how easily
So we don't get to see Morgan with Oz? Oh.
she...
Also, why are they explaining? Usually that's Morgan's job. Girl, what's happening? I'm confused.
Then she spotted an oval of scalp moisturizer that you left on the headrest, which told her you're bald. Her, the grease was the good stuff, expensive, with cold-pressed jojoba oil. So, of those...
She said there's grease in the seat? He's fucking bald.
2 clubs with the green clay.
Elliot's doing some science experiment and it's making Chloe very happy. So I moved out here to get away from the noise.
I kind of love it. Sorry.
The fuck was that?
Should we do baked ziti?
And after that, could you drive me?
There's nothing funnier than a baby laughing. Girl.
Help me make dinner. What is happening?
And you know what? I don't believe it because girly pop, just the other episode you were doing some bullshit. So you want me to believe that now you're all this nice girl. Well, she's a nice girl, but you know what I mean. You want me to believe that you're all nice and she's doing homework and she wants to help make dinner and she wants to go to a class. She's doing something else behind Morgan's back and she's doing all this so that she doesn't realize what she's doing. Ay, Oz! Oz! Dios mío, Oz.
I'm telling you, that's me. And I'm telling you it's not because this guy's dead. But thanks for your help.
Hey, spoke to 3 people on this block.
What? Yeah, rupture something season like that. You know, that's the cost of not spreading germs.
Oh, look at that booty, though. Yes, Oz. Someone popped it. I need to behave. Damn, he got shot on the couch. At least he died comfortable. Ooh. That's not funny. You think they knew they were going to release this episode in the spring? Because there's no way they're talking about allergies while mine are acting up. This is too crazy.
Killer broke in, shot him here, and then moved his body to the car dealership for a reason still unknown.
Because there has to be a reason why it was at the dealership. I'm telling you, it was somebody that had access to the building.
Why not? What did the crunchy professor do this time?
Mind you, she said crunchy. That's exactly how he was underneath that car. Ooh, that was a little bit too dark.
You hear anything?
No.
I did not hear anything, but if you want to give me your number, I can call you later.
But you think I killed him?
Okay. Oh, writers. Writers. Y'all are good writers for the show. I like the show. Stop saying that, please. Every time they ask a question, it's like, oh, where's your alibi? Where were you last night? And they're like, oh, so you think I killed him? Bitch, they're investigating the murder. Of course they think you did it. Jesus. That's so stupid, of course. That's why he asked for the alibi. Girl. Is that not the guy from the dealership? Did I not tell you that it was gonna be somebody that had access to the building? Oh, wait a minute. You know what? Now that I said that, if the professor was after the guy from the dealership and somebody put the body in the dealership, it's because they wanted the police to think that it was the guy from the dealership when in fact it was not, but somebody's trying to blame it on him because the professor was after him. So they're going to think he did it. All right. Okay. Clock it.
Just how much would this mom be able to spy on this kid's every single move?
If you have access to her user profile, 100%. Where she's going, how fast she's driving, you name it.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's this guy. Oh. Bitch, I was about to say, what the, who? Cause I wasn't scared if it was just like the old guy. I was like, okay, sure, they're gonna do this storyline with with Romeo, okay, whatever. I'm not really that scared of him. But I was like, oh my god, if there's another killer, now I'm fucking scared. But okay, it's not. Woo, bitch.
We're going for a ride.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I wish I could go for a ride with him. He's so fine.
They probably have a dress code, you know? They want to tell them what to wear, what not to wear.
Okay.
Exactly. That's the irony of schools like that, is that they're so elite and so good for brilliant minds, but then they have all these rules. And it's like, if you're really that smart, like Morgan is and like Elliot is, you're gonna see through that bullshit. So that's the irony of those schools. They want that intelligence, but they want to keep it contained.
I haven't even taught him how to throw a punch yet or hotwire a car. I'm supposed to send him out in the world?
So maybe you're the one who's not ready.
Yeah. You need to ask
Have you
him.
asked Elliot what he wants?
Yeah. But girl, he's not gonna go. Unless they want to get rid of, you know, the character. He's not gonna go. It's just this is just another hole on the road, but nothing is gonna come out of it, you know what I mean? Like, it's just for the development of the character. She's probably gonna ask Elliot, and he's gonna say that he doesn't want to go.
LAPD, we're looking for Judge Line.
Judge Line should be back from lunch soon. Is there something I can help you with?
Okay, did you see the salad? And the other the teacher, the one that died, he was teaching kids how to plant things. And did you see Morgan's look? You need to take all of that into consideration. That's exactly what Morgan does in the episode. She clocks every little thing. That's exactly what I'm good at too. The salad, he planted things, so that salad is probably made with some things that the professor planted. Or this guy has the kid that worked with the professor, and the professor helped the kid plant things, and so the kid brought home those vegetables, and he made that salad off of it. Which means he knew the teacher.
Why would a respected judge like yourself be carrying around bands of cash on this lunch stew day?
He was an old friend from law school who hasn't had the...
Your Honor, you know, we should get back to this witness list.
I think we're done.
Oh my god, Karadek is so annoying when he does that. It's not just because he's a judge that you should hold back questioning him like you do any other person. Oh.
I think our judge had a standing date. He was paying a dominatrix for sex.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. I could go for some donuts.
And did you see what car the judge had? Same car that the other guy is selling in his dealership? Right.
Thanks. Back it up.
You got it. What the hell was that?
Anonymous callers say they saw Katie hiding that gun and blanket through the window.
I'm being framed.
Well, obviously, why the fuck would she be throwing it out the window? What is this, the medieval times? Girl. Well, also, and if we go back even further in the episode when Morgan asked the girl, the computer girl, about the cameras in the cars. If the judge had the same car that he's selling in the dealership, that means that it's a smart car. That means that he has cameras. Like she said, it's an iPhone on wheels. Which means that the guy from the dealership is probably bribing the judge or blackmailing the judge because he can get access to his profile and see where the judge went. The judge went to the dominatrix in his car. So the guy from the dealership has access to it, so he can blackmail him. So he blackmailed the judge to dismiss the case of the professor against the guy from the dealership because he had the footage from the car.
Well, yes.
Now, they're doing all this blaming around, like, let's blame the neighbor, let's blame the guy from the dealership, because they want it to be confusing. They don't want to be able to piece it together. Yeah.
And the reason she wanted to sell was to have more room. Maybe when Joaquin's rants made selling hard, she found another way. You don't buy it.
It's just very convenient.
Because sometimes criminals make mistakes, Morgan.
Okay.
Karadek, shut up, actually. Sometimes killer make mistakes. I don't think one of the mistakes is throwing the gun out the window. Be fucking quiet.
Okay.
Planted the evidence.
We're looking for a professional window installer.
Yeah.
I had to bring.
Oh my god! Bitch! Professional window installer. Couldn't it be somebody from the dealerships? Because they have, when they put the cars together, don't they have to install the windows? Oh, but it's probably not the same type of window that is in the house, right? No. Could it be the same material? The whole crew in the dealership are working together to frame people. So they don't get caught. Everybody in the dealership has a different job and they all work together. Girl, be quiet. I'm telling you, it's a dealership.
Ollie's
telling
pool,
you.
so he probably was
Telling you right
Plenty of
now.
intersections around here have traffic.
Who's Katie Malay? I don't know her.
Okay.
He doesn't know her. I mean, she wasn't in the house when he broke in, so. How is he gonna know what she is?
How about another Astra? Am I crazy, or did the judge drive an Astra too?
You sure did, and you are not crazy.
You just figured it out, didn't you?
She just figured, it's what I said, bitch. FBI. Oh no, FBI is in America, right? Oh, I don't know. Somebody that needs help catching killers, girl, hire me. I can be a consultant too. And I dress good too. I just, like, look at this fit. This jacket is so beautiful. It's new. Yeah, thank you. Girl, I'm literally Morgan. I'm literally her. I told you the whole dealership, they're blackmailing the peoples to get what they want.
Glenn.
Because they have the footage from the car. Okay, let's go. Let's see what she says.
You're right. Someone did frame you. It was you. You framed yourself.
I told you it was him. I told you. He had to hex a girl.
Found out that you're a serial blackmailer.
Yeah.
He blackmailed the judge. I was right. Be quiet.
Judge Line had his own little secret that you used to have him rule in your favor when Joaquin sued you.
Exactly. That's what I said.
So you planted Joaquin's body in your own showroom, knowing it would look like a bad frame job.
See, and that's why throughout the whole episode, they never mentioned how the killer got in. And that was the tell that it was somebody that had access to the building. That's why I kept saying the same stuff. When they got to the girl's house, that the guy took out the window and he broke in, right? Wasn't that immediately the first question they asked? Oh, how did he got in? There's no 4th century, there's no nothing. How did he got in? And then she clocked the window, right? Why didn't they do the same thing in the dealership? They were like, how did the killer got in? How did he put the body there? Why would he just put the body in a random building? But most importantly, how did he got in? There's no alarms, no nothing. The camera spot you, so that wasn't even a good place to put the body because the camera saw you. They never asked that question, which was a tell that it was the owner. Hello? But they couldn't make it obvious because if they answered that question, then it would be obvious that it was him. So they had to ignore it for the sake of the episode. Be quiet.
Dealers can't see any of that data. It's all locked away.
The girl from the computer can hack it.
Right. And that's where Molly, your head of diagnostics, comes in. See, when we first...
I am so smart! Woo! Even in Navi Lucia, girl. Also, it's pronounced Lucia, not Lucia. I don't know where they got the chia from because there's no age. It better not be. Oh, what if she's dead? Because now there's the music playing and he's smiling, which means he's gonna walk in thinking it's a happy thing. She's gonna be dead. Oh, that's dark, but girl, watch it. Oh, she's not. What a shame. Oh my God, who said that? Did you? Who said that?
Hey. It means that your place still looks like somebody has yet to move in. Yeah.
You know what it bothers me about her is that she wants to change him so bad. That's what pisses me off. If his apartment looks like that, sure, he might have some problems. He doesn't want to decorate or something, whatever. That's his choice. It's not up to you to be like, oh, it looks like somebody's yet to move in. It's not your job to have to fix it. First of all. Second, the whole thing about them being together is about the job. I understand that his job takes a lot. But again, if you were together with him and he was already working in the police, he was already a detective, that's already his job. I don't know if they knew each other before he was a detective. But it definitely takes a while to be a detective, so they had to. And then it's like, oh, you never make time for me. You knew that was his job before you got together, so you can't blame him. She's trying to change him so hard, it's pissing me off. That's why I don't like her. She's trying to change him to what she wants. She doesn't want to have to accept him for what he is. She wants to have to be able to change him to what she wants, to what fits her. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, they look so boring together. Oh my God.
You were apartment hunting?
Is this gonna be her way of asking if she can move in? Or to make him ask her to move in?
This feels different.
Now, raise your hand if you heard that before. Right.
What changed?
I think it has a lot to do with my new partner.
Right, Morgan.
Right, Morgan. Yeah, bitch.
She just helped me see some things about myself
that you couldn't, bitch.
Ooh, I was getting mad. I was getting out of pocket.
Morgan did more in like 2 weeks than she did their whole relationship. So.
Clock that T. Clock it. Clock that T. Clock it. Clock that T.
It's not funny.
It's a little funny.
It's not funny because y'all both boring. That's why he needs Morgan, because she mixes up. She brings something out of him that's the true him. He does with this, I see boring. I see bland. When Morgan comes in, that's why Morgan did more than she did, because Morgan doesn't force the change in him. She's just herself, and by, just naturally, he just acts different with her because he feels more comfortable with her. With this bitch, he's just pretending. But whatever. This scene of them is getting too long. Let's go to somebody else.
Moreland's a feeder school to MIT.
That's really impressive, Elliot.
She's gonna say no. I already told you this before.
A few moments later.
I've already decided not to go.
Oh, thank God.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. Oh my God, how did I know? Oh my God.
You're super smart, right? And that's a very cool thing about you, but it's not the only thing about you.
Exactly.
You're so much more than that, and I don't want anybody painting you into a box or rushing you to grow up.
That part.
That the experience isn't going anywhere.
True.
But this experience, being here with you guys, I only get to experience this now.
Okay, Ava. I still think she's doing something shady. That's why she's being so nice.
But there's more, Morgan. According to what Arthur says he got out of him, he's the man who abducted Roman 16 years ago.
Yeah, they're dragging this Roman storyline like the body got dragged by the car at the beginning.
Why would she say that? They took you to night water.
I am yet to understand how how am I so smart and so funny too? Like, I mean, those things coincide, you know what I mean? But yeah. All right, this is the episode. Very, very fucking good. This is how I wanted to react. To see, not only do you get to exercise your brain, think of some theories, some things that could happen. Yes, maybe you get some things wrong, but then maybe you can get it right. And that's why I love criminal shows. But the thing is, oh, now I'm remembering. Remember when I said I think it was the secretary of the jury when he was, oh my God, yeah. Because I said that he was eating the salad. And so he must have known the professor. That was so funny. I really thought I had something there. But see, even that might have helped with another theory, you know? You just say things out loud, you just see, and maybe, yeah, you put some pieces together. Maybe maybe they make a puzzle, but the puzzle doesn't make sense. But then other times you see, you got it. Because even the thing about throwing the blame around, even that got to me. Because I was like, okay, but I still said it's somebody in the dealership. It's the people in the dealership. Okay, even the window thing, I feel like they could have done it like it was another person on the team. Like there was the girl from the computer, but then a person that installs the windows of the cars. It could have been that person. I feel like having somebody outside that was in a window company and he was going through withdrawals. Like, I understand. Like, that makes sense for the story. But, like, it just felt like such a random thing. You know, it just felt too obvious. You're going to hire... I mean, yes, you need to break into the house. But you're going to hire somebody from a window company? Like... A normal person could have taken out the window and just used the same thing. Because all he did was put the glue around the thing and put the window back into place. You know what I mean? It wasn't that hard. So I feel like he could have been, you know, the girl from the computer and then somebody that installs the windows of the cars and then they stole the equipment from the guy of the windows company and then they got into the house. I feel like that would have just really... gave it like a full circle moment instead of just being the owner and the other girl. But then the window thing is separate. It could have been everybody in the dealership. But anyway, besides that, very, very good episode. And they do a lot of exposing the information, which I think it's kind of easy, but it's kind of hard at the same time, because usually in the criminal show, you only get to know what happened at the finale. Not the finale, but at the end of the episode. Like, what happened in the case, right? They really stretch the thing to the end. And with this is the same. But with this show, the difference is... Who is that? They threw a lot of information. Even the fake scenarios, like I said. And the fucking dolls with the piss... Oh my God, that part was so funny. But even that, they have to throw a lot of information. They have to do a lot of research to know how things work so that they can incorporate it into the script. Because it can't just be random things, you know what I mean? It's just so fun. It's just so fun. We barely saw Darcy. Is that her name, Darcy? I already forgot. Oops. We barely saw her. We saw a little bit of Oz, which I like. Okay, nice. And yeah, I guess a little bit of Celine. That's nice. But yeah, the one we saw the least in this episode was definitely... Damn it, was it really Darcy? I need to look it up. Oh, excuse me. Damn. But it's just so fun. It's just so fun. And I'm literally like Morgan. I identify, bitch. And her, the parenting, I feel like she's my mother. She's the mother I wanted to have. You know what I mean? That was such a thing. Like, yes, you have all that intelligence, and that's what I said about the school. It's all hypocritical. That's what it is. Because you have all that intelligence. Yes, you can put it into good use, but they want to put you into a box. Especially if you go as a kid, then you're definitely going to grow into that box. And then it's going to get really hard to get out of if you are able to. But if you are able to grow being intelligent and then also living, you have to be smart about living, not just book smart, but you have to be street smart. When you combine those two, that is the ultimate thing. That is the ultimate thing against society, because the whole thing of society is a box. And somebody like Morgan and somebody like me, yes, I'm including myself, we go against that because we are so smart, but also we're outside the box. We're not in a box. And we can be put in a box. And that's the ultimate thing. That's how everybody should be, but I guess not everybody's like that, but because the majority of people are not like that, or again, they're in the box because they were put in the box as a kid, then they can't get out. So when they see somebody outside the box, it's just pop, you know? That's why I love this so much. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. This is a long outro, but let me know your thoughts. Like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next video was going to be the hunting party. If you watch High Potential and you do not watch the hunting party, I suggest you to fucking run to the hunting party. That show is amazing. Amazing. And then I'm going to say this in the next hunting party reaction. I'm going to say, like, if you watch the hunting party, you don't watch High Potential, then you need, because these two literally go together, and it's so fun that they're coming out at the same time. Oh. Anywho, let me know everything, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.